what time it is. You know what time it is. You know whose time it is. You know what time it is. Matthew Mania, the time it says. You know what time it is. You know whose time it is.
Welcome to the Matthew Mania podcast. I'm Matthew Maschler, real estate broker who watches wrestling as if it's my job. And with me, the co-host of the Matthew Mania podcast, he is the former cruiserweight champion. He misses when I introduce him that way. The longest reigning defending cruiserweight champion in BRCW history, Neil the Heel Glacier. Hey, Neil, how are you?
Hey, I'm doing great, man. How are you?
I'm like Tony the Tiger. I'm great.
All right.
I actually have that in my phone as a shortcut. If I type Tony, the sentence comes up.
Nice.
That way when people say, like, they text me like, hey, how you doing? I said, Tony. I'm like Tony the Tiger. I'm great.
It's a good acronym.
Yep. And we have a guest, a member of our team in the studio today. We have Justin Matthews from FU Media.
FU Media, yes. Thank you. I appreciate you guys for having me again. I feel like, I got the code to the house now. So,
Yeah. A code to the podcast studio.
Hey, he's a regular.
Yeah, it's regular.
Yeah.
But the reason I invited Justin on the podcast today is I had a social media question because sometimes I'm a little old and out of touch. There's a trend going on around social media with this like Netflix documentary.
Yes.
And I've seen a bunch of them, but I've seen like regular people doing it. And I just saw the Miz do one over. He got a really good shot playing golf, and he's been milking it for a while.
Absolutely. Hole in one.
It wasn't a hole in one. I don't think it was a hole in one, but it was like on the approach. It was like an 85-yard pitch that went in, and he's calling it the shot heard round, not around the world, but. So anyway, he did a Netflix documentary. He did it different. He spoke on his. Usually people don't speak on theirs, right?
Right. Yeah, it's usually quiet. You play the music,
Like depressing.
right, and you're acting a little sad, and there's a lot of satire involved. So you have the talent come in, camera. Some now are shooting far away. Some over the shoulder looks are going on. But you're seeing a lot of creativity from these influencers and content creators with this.
And what's the premise?
The premise would be a variety of things. The main one right now that's catching on is you would have the talent come in and act kind of upset, depressed, and
Like something bad happened.
Yeah, and then I think the gag is how they start these Netflix documentaries, and it's always like a husband who's like maybe killed his wife or didn't, and he comes in and he doesn't know which camera it is, or he's fixing the mic, and there's that dramatic music, and so now that content creators are taking this and done a lot of playing on it. You put text over the video, and you can, be like, hey, when my husband, says he's gonna clean the house, but he, just vacuumed, the spaces around the objects in the house.
A Netflix documentary about the time that my husband said he was gonna clean the house.
The house and did not.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You don't even have to say did not. Like, he didn't.
Yeah. Netflix documentary about my husband said he's gonna make the bed. Things like that.
All right, we should do one.
That is a great idea. I think there's a variety of things we could do. Especially in the Matthew Mania enterprise.
If you've been following Matthew Mania for a while, I have I call it multiple personality disorder, right? I have Matthew Maschler, that's me as an individual person. I have Matthew Mania, that's like my public persona, the different activities I do, including the wrestling and the BRCW, but also the Red Meat Lovers Club, the charity fundraising, the different events, social events, networking, volunteer work, Caring House, Israel Bonds. We're planning a lip sync battle in August.
Yes.
We're going to participate and sponsor the DJ battle, like the day before the lip sync battle. But we don't participate in the DJ battle, but we're going to put in a team for the lip sync battle. So that's Matthew Mania, and then we have the BRCW. So Justin runs all these different personalities of mine: the Matthew Maschler campaign, the Matthew Mania campaign, BRCW, Signature Real Estate Finder. So we could do like a Netflix documentary for like each one.
Absolutely. And the more the merrier. Maybe we can get some agents involved too. Expand on this.
Yeah.
Maybe get some Neil in there. Maybe we can find a role for Neil. How would Neil be involved in a Netflix documentary? How do we do that? Neil, what, you got any ideas up there? Huh?
I wouldn't really want to be in one, but maybe I could assist Matthew. Maybe he can be doing his thing in his chair, and maybe I could be the microphone guy, hold the microphone, and
struggling with it.
Go all Kramer and go all crazy, shaking and wrestling the microphone, and can't hold it up. My arms are getting tired. I don't know.
So the premise would be like, I think I'm going in for a Netflix documentary, but like the title, like you don't talk in them, right?
No.
So the headline would be like the Netflix documentary about the time that the cameraman
Maybe it's his first day on the job or something. First day as a boom mic.
Had an epileptic fit. Had a diabetic fit.
Oh, was that like blood sugar's low?
Well, it's your idea. Why are you walking away? Why are you walking away on your idea?
Don't rage quit. Don't rage quit the pod.
I'm sorry. I thought we were supporting
Rage quit in the pod.
Your idea, your Netflix documentary.
I never said anything about diabetes.
Well, why are you having a bad time? You're usually really good at doing things.
What do you mean?
You said you didn't like shake.
Oh yeah, that I can do, but I'm not. It's not because I'm having a diabetic seizure.
All right. Well, I'm sorry. I if I crossed the line.
Okay.
Let's not do it. Let's not do it.
No, you won't do it.
Fire Justin. No more social media.
I'm sick.
Next.
No. Anyway, so yes, you should. Neil, how about you do it exactly the way you proposed and not with my suggestion?
Yeah. Okay. I think the best way to do it is the way I do things, just spontaneously.
It'd be fun if we can do the funny idea, and then we'll do a straight one, and we'll see how they perform on social. How big the reach would be.
Oh, A/B test it?
Yeah, we can A/B test it.
Have you ever walked out and checked? Have you ever dine-and-dashed?
So I do have a funny story about that. We were at NXT, and Damian Priest, we thought he covered the bill at a diner. We left, and yes, we dined and dashed unknowingly.
He left first?
He left last. We all thought Damian was picking it up. Each one of us trickled out, and then the next day we were like, "Oh, thank you, Damian, for picking up the tab." And he goes, "What are you talking about? I didn't pick up anything."
So he left last, thinking someone else picked up the tab, and he walked out.
And we dined and dashed unknowingly in Atlanta. Sorry, Atlanta.
So I did that last night.
Oh,
I met up with some people.
got it.
And I was running late, so they ordered for me, and I didn't. So I sat down and chatted, and I had my Diet Coke and my appetizer, and a couple French fries off somebody else's plate.
Okay.
And then
Didn't order the fries.
I didn't order anything technically.
Okay.
And then I left first, so I didn't order anything. And then I left. There was a table full of people there. I didn't order anything. I ate fries off someone else's table. I did ask someone to order me an appetizer, but like that's why like the waiter wasn't like
So they
over
thought.
me.
Yeah.
And then when I wanted to leave, so then I left, and
The guest assumed because you ordered a Diet Coke. Now we should poll that. Does a Diet Coke mean that you should pick up the tab?
well, I ordered an appetizer.
Run the poll.
There's 5 people there, and I was like, so I get home. It's like an hour later, and I text the thread with everybody. I'm like, oh hey guys, I forgot to settle up before I left. Whoever paid, I owe you.
Right.
And they're like, well, I didn't pay. Everyone's like, I didn't pay. I'm like, nobody paid.
Yeah. I think the lesson of today is speak up. So we
Speak up. So
speak up at the table.
So I'm home with Wendy. I go, hey Wendy, I gotta go back
I
outside.
gotta get back and pay the tab.
And I go there, and the waitress was in the back crying. I didn't even see her, and I spoke to the manager. I said, my friends were here earlier, and nobody paid. And he's like, I know. So I paid the bill.
Should be a code. Last person at the table, regardless, just check in with
At
the
some
waitress.
point.
Yeah,
At some point.
Like at least be like, hey, is everything else set?
I always wondered about that. Like restaurants is like the only place where you can order a lot of things on credit without anyone actually doing a credit check. Like,
Yeah.
you can go to a restaurant you've never been to, like
Yeah.
fancy steakhouse, order a couple $100 worth of steak, $1,000 bottle of wine. No one says boo.
Right.
No, they don't know who you are. And the bill comes at the end. And
Well, it's like there's things in the movies where like if you can't afford that, they make you go in the back and do the dishes. You know,
which I don't think is.
It's not a real thing.
I'm not going to do the dishes.
It's not a thing.
I don't know how to do that.
Yeah.
Soon, maybe restaurants will do what hotels do when you check in and
Swipe a card.
Do a little
Swipe your card and-
prepay.
yep.
Yeah. Like, hey, here's
I mean,
200.
it's not a bad
We'll give you
idea.
the rest back. Yeah. I don't mind that.
There's restaurants that make you hold. Like I went to Joe's Stone Crab last week with my son David.
Ooh.
And when you made the reservation, they put a $50 per person hold. Yeah. And it's just like if you have a ticket to a Broadway show or an airplane, right? They're holding your table for you. If you got there and they didn't have your table, you'd rightfully be upset. Yeah. So if you leave and they couldn't sell your table, right? Why should they be out the money?
I've made reservations on open table at nice establishments, and at some places sometimes it does ask for your credit card.
Yeah.
Right.
They give you 20. They give you cancellation policy. Oh, but speaking of Joe's Stone Crab, if you guys, we should set a date. There's a promotion this summer. Thursdays over the summer, all you could eat stone crab and fried chicken for $150.
Never been.
Never been to Joe's Stone Crab.
$1?
So Joe's Stone Crab is normally $75 for an order.
Yeah.
That's for the large size. They have, the larger sizes and smaller sizes, but either way, it's a pound. But $75 is for the large size. So for $150, you get all you can eat stone crab, plus the fried chicken, plus the sides. I think there's a salad and another appetizer, and key lime pie for dessert.
Sounds like if you got that virus where you're, putting out a lot of things out of your body, your first meal might want to be with this one.
With stone crab. So the one, there's two catches. One is that like everybody at the table has to order it. So if there's 3 people and like
No sharing.
and I just want a burger, like right, no sharing, and no takeout, right? If you order some and then you go, I'll just take these home, they're gonna charge you.
It's like Chinese buffet.
Yeah. So but there's $150. All you can eat stone crabs. It's basically two orders of stone crab. You're even. That's a special going on for the summer. And I was thinking to myself, I said to David, I go, I got some big friends. They could eat.
Oh, they would take a loss at the end of that.
No,
meal.
with my friends.
Yeah,
my friends.
Fulton. Imagine how you could.
I would not.
How many pounds could he put down?
I would be bad for that.
Yeah.
You too, probably.
Bull.
Evan did some of the red meat lovers
Evidence,
club.
absolutely.
Evan did the 4th of July Coney Island hot dog contest.
I saw that.
Yeah.
Yeah. For him. I don't
He's
know.
going into the Coney Island Hot Dog Hall of Fame, I hear.
No, he wasn't. He didn't even.
How many
show.
get?
I don't know, 20.
20? Still impressive.
Oh.
Shout out to Evan, but he did
Yeah.
not win place or
close.
show.
Yeah. Those guys are freaks.
Yeah. I don't know. I can ask him.
Banana sandwiches. I feel like I'd just be so sick after that. For at least 2 days, I'd need to recover.
I was sick just watching it.
Yeah, just sweating, hot dog water. Just
Did you go to SummerSlam? Not SummerSlam. Survivor Series Chicago.
Yes.
Do you remember the tour guide?
Yes.
He was there that day. This 4th of July, 2026.
Was he in the...
He was in the contest.
too?
It's weird when you watch.
So Evan was on ESPN too?
Evan didn't do it this year.
Oh, okay.
So Evan posted pictures of him in previous years.
Who was the champ? Was it
Joey Chestnut.
It was Joey Chestnut.
Yep.
Because
I mean,
there's a while it was the Japanese fellow.
The Japanese fellow. But this
Kobayashi.
But last year, I'm blanking on his name, but Neil, the guy that did our tour in Chicago, last year he won it. Because Kobayashi and Chestnut were not there.
Yeah, and then this year, I think Chestnut might have choked someone out.
Maybe.
During the contest. Someone ran up and tried to protest. For some reason, I don't know what the protesters think it's a great idea to protest at this event in particular. Maybe it's because it's easy to get on stage and make a rush. But
What were they?
that's like, I don't even
What were they?
That's,
What
that's
was
the thing.
their
That's the
cause?
thing. If you're going to protest, at least I should remember what you're protesting.
Right.
Number one. Get better at protesting, people. That's my thing.
Get better at protesting.
Yeah,
we
get
need
better at
clear signage.
You need clear signage.
We want to know what
You're
you're
protesting.
protesting.
Yeah.
Joey Chestnut
Make it make
ate
sense.
66 hot dogs this year.
And how long? Did it say?
Is it 10 minutes?
10 minutes.
Yeah.
66 dogs in 10 minutes. The women's winner was Miki Sudo.
Kisudo.
She...
Is it weird that I enjoyed watching the women?
38.75.
A little bit.
38.75 hot dogs.
I liked watching the women eat that.
As soon as they put it in the water,
Oh, no.
that's when you lose me. Like if you're legit eating them,
No,
okay, I
they're-
get behind that.
They're putting the
But let's
bun.
not-
They're putting the bun in the water to reduce the bun to one bite size,
Yeah.
so they get it down.
I
It's
can
just,
see- I
it's
can see this
disgusting.
chick looks
Yeah.
like.
When I was a kid, I really liked Coke, and I thought if I put Coke on my bologna sandwich, it would taste better.
tastes better.
And I threw up everywhere. It's trial and error, my friends.
There you go. There you go.
This is the winner, the women's winner.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
Not bad.
I enjoyed watching it.
Tiny little thing.
Show the camera.
Show the camera.
Yeah, the camera. Hey, speaking of the camera, if you're listening to the Matthew Mania podcast, please let me know. How are you listening? Are you listening on Apple Podcast, on YouTube, Spotify, Instagram, TikTok? Let me know where you see us. It will help me talk to my social media team.
Absolutely. Thank you for that. I think that word from our host. And then what other events we had? We had the World Cup,
Oh, the World Cup.
the final.
The World Cup final.
Yeah.
Didn't we talk about that?
No, the final we did not. That was Sunday. Today's
Spain.
Tuesday. Spain.
And-
España.
And the next World Cup will be held in Spain.
Wow.
Spain, Portugal, and Morocco. So the Spain will be the major. Like this World Cup was the U.S., Mexico, and Canada, but it was the U.S.
Yeah.
Right. That's Spain, Portugal, and Morocco. It's gonna be Spain.
Yep.
And so Spain will be the defending home field advantage defending champions.
Yeah, it'd be interesting to see what all these guys do for the next 4 years.
And by the way, through one of my contacts, we are looking for a company, maybe a startup, that wants naming rights for a stadium in Spain. It's a La Liga team in Barcelona, not Barca, but the other Barcelona team. It's a La Liga team, naming rights for the stadium, 5 million euros a year on a 4-year deal. And the stadium is going to be one of the host stadiums for the World Cup. So if anybody knows a startup, especially a European startup or a company in Europe or Spain that would like the naming rights to a La Liga stadium, any of your old contacts at Hard Rock or WWE? No.
Maybe.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hard Rock has some stadiums.
Calls. Make a few calls.
TKO Stadium.
TKO Stadium.
Oh, is that what T-Mobile's for? The T is for TKO? I don't think so.
I think of technology mobile.
Telephone.
Telecommunications.
Telephone mobile.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's good.
So,
Well played.
So yeah, just shouting out there. Word from our sponsors, Real Estate Finder, Signature Real Estate Finder. That is me. I'm the broker. So if you're a real estate agent and would like to join a great team in Florida, please hit me up. If you're looking for a real estate agent in Florida, please let me know, and I can assign you to one of my agents. And Justin, something you said before about Joey Chestnut. He said he took someone out. What do you think of the Conor McGregor match?
Oh, such a disappointment. I'm done with him now. I'm done with him now. It's the off the octagon stuff. It's the always coming in, breaking a leg. He's not doing a correct camp. The one victory from that pay-per-view was Paddy Pimblett. And he stole the show, and he is going to be the face. Mark my words, that kid put a rocket up his tail.
I saw him get his ass kicked in January. But yeah, he had a really, really good showing. Was it World Cup weekend? Yeah, it was World Cup.
2 weeks ago.
The week before World Cup. So, Paddy the Baddy.
Paddy the Baddy, and he's got a great entrance.
Yeah.
The kid is money.
But I was looking forward to that Conor McGregor match. I thought Conor McGregor had a shot. I know he's old, but, so aren't we all? And he just fucked himself up.
Again, it's the second, 2 out of his last 3 fights, he's had like a devastating injury. So we'll see how he bounces back. He's got 1 left on his contract. Maybe they give him a layup, go out with a bang and retire, but we'll see. 39.
He broke his own leg.
He did.
It was ridiculous. Mm-hmm. It was ridiculous. All right, so World Cup, UFC.
We're headed on a cruise this weekend.
Cruise this weekend. My Noah Khan concert in Queens got canceled. I had 7th row tickets.
Not only that, and you didn't go to the World Cup, which would have been, like 1-0.
I was thinking about going to the bronze game, the loser bowl.
France, England. Which ended up being a shootout, 6-4.
Great game.
I know.
Great game.
They even played like the starters, like they had the young. They came in after. Like
Mbappe
Harry Kane came in the end. Mbappe got the golden boot.
Mbappe got the golden boot.
Yeah,
the most goals in the 2026 World Cup. Mbappe. And Harry Kane. Jude Bellingham. It's an impressive sports weekend when I start naming players.
Yeah.
Right. That's how I know I get vested.
Getting better.
But yeah, I put my Cape Verde jersey and my souvenir Brazil shirt and all my World Cup stuff away. I put it all in a box, put it in the garage, put a note in the calendar for March of 2030 to take it out. And in 4 more years, we'll learn more soccer.
Be back at it again. Until then.
And you're going to SummerSlam in a couple weeks, huh?
Oh, yeah.
WWE SummerSlam in Minnesota.
Yeah.
Don't you know?
It's actually a pretty good card.
I'm going on a cruise this weekend, and then I'm going to the Noah Khan concert in Atlanta.
Got it.
And then SummerSlam.
Wow.
And then my brother's wedding. And then San Francisco to see Noah Khan with Lindsay.
And then it's going to be sneaking up on you week 1. It'll be Raiders and the Dolphins in Las Vegas.
Raiders. Well, before that, I'm going to meet up with Stewart in Portland. We're going to see Noah Khan in Seattle.
Oh, wow.
What day is that?
That is the last weekend in August.
And then a little bit before that, you also have Summer Smash.
Summer Smash in the middle of August.
SummerSlam and then Summer Smash. And
SummerSlam, my brother's wedding, Summer Smash, San Francisco, Seattle, and then September. And then in September, we got some Jewish holidays, and then we go to Vegas for the Dolphins-Raiders game. The 1 weekend combined Dolphins-Raiders game with Red Meat Lovers Club Vegas, with Wendy's birthday, with Rosh Hashanah. And we're going to do all of that in a 3-day time period, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, September 11th, 12th, and 13th.
and then you rest and you go to Brazil.
We won't see you for a while.
And then Brazil. The Dallas Cowboys take on the Baltimore Ravens in Brazil.
Can't wait.
I have to learn Brazilian.
Yeah. Sim. Yes.
So we have a lot of content to shoot.
We do.
And a lot of things to talk about on the Matthew Mania podcast. And I'm up $85 because I ran out on the bill. Thank you for joining us. Check out MatthewMania.com for more information, BocaRatonWrestling.com, and RealEstateFinder.com.
Time it is. You know what time it is. You know whose time it is. You know what time it is. Matthew Mania, the time it says. You know what time it is. You know whose time it is. You know what time it is. Matthew Mania, the time it says. Yeah, got him shook, scared, can't look. We're not afraid of the big bad wolf. First comes the right, followed by the left hook. Execute perfect, this is textbook. If you ever test, make sure you bring the best. Head into the ring with the M on my chest. Any match, bring the ladders and the tables. Lock us in the cage and nobody can save you. When it's war, I'm coming to destroy. Napalm blast, I'm coming with the noise. They chant for the king, the girls and the boys. They saying I'm the best cause they didn't have a choice. You know what time, you know what time, you know what time it is. You know what time, you know what time, you know what time it is. You know what time, you know what time, you know what time it is. You know what time, you know what time, you know what time it is.